everyone, today I'll be reviewing Godzilla. The movie came out in 2014 starring Elizabeth Olsen, Bryan Cranston and Taylor Johnson, and this movie is directed by Edward Girls, and this movie is on Netflix. If you want to check it out one last time before it goes away from Netflix, because Warner Brothers, I don't know how long they're gonna keep it there. Since they have their own platform, they can put it there so they will get more subscriber. Before I get to my review, I just want to thanks to everyone who subscribed to my channel and liking my Godzilla vs Kong trailer reaction and all your nice comment. Thank you so much. So it's been long since I have seen this movie. Honestly, when I saw this movie, it was long time ago and I was really young. I didn't understand this movie. Now that I have seen Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla the King of Monsters, I must say this movie was the best in the franchise. For me, I feel like, especially this movie, after rewatching it last night, what I love about this movie is, first of all, this movie is very masterfully directed by Gareth Edwards. I thought he done excellent job, especially portraying this character Godzilla. I know this movie, you have to spend a lot of your time with this human drama. But all this human drama, it is centered around Godzilla. All this human, they are talking about Godzilla. They're giving you all the information you need to know about Godzilla. Also, all the information you need to know about this Monsterverse franchise. So, I understand what that movie was trying to do. So, as I was saying, that movie is very... when I say well directed, this guy, I can't believe how well directed this movie is, honestly. He knows how to create all the suspense scene in this movie. If you have seen this movie recently, you know what I'm talking about. You know how he created all this suspense scene. Godzilla is coming. Then he comes, boom. He's under, he's hiding something, he always hide Godzilla in this movie. He was just keeping him in a secret. Because in the first movie, that's why he decided to do that? Or because he didn't had enough budget? I think that is the biggest reason. When I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, is it because of the budget? He had limited budget. He was trying to save money. But by not showing Godzilla, is that the reason? I think so. But anyway, this movie did have some interesting human character like Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston is one of my favorite actor ever. Every time he's on screen, you can't stop liking him. He's so likable actor on screen. So of course I liked him in this movie, but he died too quickly in this movie for me. Let's get back to this two human couple, Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen. Did I like them as a couple? Of course I didn't like them. This is Wanda and Quicksilver. Do I want to see them as a couple? No. Of course it was so cringe when they kiss in this movie. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to see that. Because on your mind, especially you have seen Avenger Age of Ultron, even though they are brother and sister. Come on. And now if you now see this right now as the Wonder Show is going on right now, you know they're brother and sister and they're twin. It's so weird seeing them kissing. So that's the minus point for this movie. The cast isn't perfect, I suppose, but Sally Hawkins and Ken Watanabe, I think both of these actors, they did really good job. They are also very likable actors on screen. I think all this human character in this movies, they're not as annoying as the last Godzilla, the King of Monsters. In that movie, I feel like they were really annoying. Especially when you have evil human. She's trying to destroy the mankind, trying to take revenge on Godzilla. How can you like that? You can't like that. Anyway, get back to this movie is, the reason I think this movie was so good is setting up Godzilla's character. What Godzilla stands for. What Godzilla is doing for mankind, because that's what you care when you are human watching this movie. So the third act for this movie, Godzilla versus the Moth, the final showdown, it was really good. You could feel all the tension between these two characters and also between human. They're running for their life and you feel like you are right there with them. Of course, Taylor Johnson, he was everywhere. So many times I thought he's gonna die, but of course he didn't die. So of course, after yesterday seeing the trailer for Godzilla vs Kong, I was like, What is happening? That does not look like Godzilla's character, because Godzilla, he is like, he saves people. He doesn't kill people. Especially how he was destroying the city. It was, I mean, I know there's a theory out there. Do I want to know all the theories? No, I don't, because I don't need any spoiler. But still, but unfortunately, I already know the spoiler. There is a Mecha Godzilla happening, I think, in that movie. Which is, I don't want to know more about it. I want to learn about this when I watch this movie. So my biggest concern is to, I hope the theater open near me. We're in such a bad time, honestly. Like, I feel like we are in movies world where all the theater near us are closed. Anyway, let's get back to this Godzilla movie. As I was saying, this movie, like, every time that you hear like Godzilla is coming, like, you hear that he was so good at able to creating all the suspense in this movie. I thought it was really very well done. So I don't know why Edward Gareth, he left the franchise. That is my biggest question, because I think he done really awesome job. That was my thought on this movie, Godzilla. I thought it's a really very enjoyable movie. I think it is best in the franchise, like as some people says. It is very good. That was my thought on this movie. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to leave your comment. Did you like this movie, or you think it wasn't that good?